Hello everyone, welcome back to our European Journeyman series in Football Manager 2017 with Valencia, at least for now anyway. We're currently in the January transfer window, but there is a real possibility of a Barcelona job opening up sometime soon. The last two episodes I've been mentioning this, dropping it in the comments about what you guys think I should do, and the majority of you seem to think that I should take the job or any big job that comes up, because the idea behind this series is to win as much silverware as possible around Europe. So if we can take on a challenging team like Valencia, we will take them on, but the financial situation at Valencia is much worse than I thought it would ever be. We have absolutely no money whatsoever, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any money anytime soon either. So if the job opens up at Barcelona, that will be my route to winning La Liga, I think. Of course, there's no guarantee I'll get the job. They could laugh me out the door before I even apply, but if jobs come up in Holland or in Italy or any of the other major European leagues, I will be taking them if there's a better chance of winning silverware. I'm going to be quite ruthless. I know that we've all sort of got attached to Valencia, but I just want to give you a full heads up. Now, there is a chance I could stay here for the next 2 years or so, but I think I will not extend the contract any longer than it is at the moment. We will end the Valencia journey either if a job comes up or at the end of my contract. There is a bit of transfer news to tell you about. We have managed to bring in Mbai Niang, or Niang I think it is. We've brought him in on loan from Bayer Leverkusen. I think he's a decent striker. He'll be good backup as well for our team. He moved to Leverkusen for nearly £10 million and has barely played for them. And with Berahino and Gregoric leading the line, Niang will mean that we rely less and less on Mina, who I'm not a big fan of and might even sell. Of course, last time we also brought in Januzaj and Mamana, two other very good loan signings. But it's a sad state of affairs at this club when we're second in the league. We've had a good run last season. We've made the knockout stage of the Champions League, and I'm having to bring players in on loan. But against Real Betis, I'm hoping we can pick up our form from where we left off. We've had 12 games unbeaten now. We're doing very, very well. Won the last two, including 5-3 against Barcelona, knocking them out of the Copa del Rey, setting up a quarter-final with Malaga for us to enjoy. But first we need to beat Betis. We're also going to take on Tenerife, Elche and then Osasuna. So I'm hoping we can get the 3 points away from home and get this episode started off in the best possible way. Witsel to Parejo. It's taken nearly an hour for us to get our first highlight of the match. We have been in control. Gaia coming forward onto Parejo. Now Mvia through to Niang. He finds Gregoric. Parejo back to Witsel. We're looking for that penetrative pass. Mvia has the chance. He finds Canseo. Villa again, over to Witsel. Niang to Muniain. Now Gaia, he's got 4 to aim at in the box if you can get it in. He does. Gregoric is there, and with the back of his head, I think, he's managed to nod it into the back of the net to give us a goal. And Villa, forward to Muniain. Ball stolen off him. Witsel wins the header, but only finds Martin. Portillo loses the ball to Canseo, and Villa releases Parejo. There's Gregoric onto Niang. Across to Gregoric again. Parejo out to Gaia. 4 in the box. Finds Muniain, and at the near post, it's 2 in about a minute for us to double our advantage. Gaia forward to Muniain. He's charging forward. He's got Gregoric with him. There's Vezo. He's put it into Gregoric again. Now in Villa onto Parejo. Ball out wide to Vezo. He can whip it in, and Gregoric is there with the header to make it 3-0 to us away from home against Real Betis, his 15th goal of the season. There is the full-time whistle. We've absolutely cruised to victory in the second half. After a poor first half, we turned it around, we've got another win, and we closed the gap on Real Madrid to 4 points. We'll have to beat Betis very well. We're now away against Malaga in the first leg of our Copa del Rey quarter-final. We did reach the semi-final stage last time after knocking out Real Madrid. This time we've knocked out Barcelona. I want to try and win this competition if we can. So I'm going to put a full-strength team out there. You may notice there's a familiar face back at the club. We've brought Mangala back on loan again from Manchester City. He played 22 times for us last season. He's barely played for City, so we're able to get him on a bit of a steal, and that's because Ezekiel Garay could be leaving the club. He's underbid from 2 Chinese clubs. He was desperate for wages that I was not prepared to offer him because he's already earning 83 grand a week. So given his age, I'd rather just get him off my wage budget, especially when we've got Mangala and Mamana both in on loan, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to sign at least one of them in the summer if we finally get some cash. So for this match, we're going to have Berahino and Gregoric up top, Muniain just behind them with Witsel, Parejo and Perez in the middle. Gaia, Santos, Garay and Canseo at the back 4, Diego Alves in goal. It's pretty much our strongest 11 right now. Witsel in the middle of the pitch finds Berahino. He's got Gaia out on the left, who tries to bring the ball back inside. Witsel has it. Finds Gaia again, ball centred. Perez with it. Can he shoot? He finds Muniain, who's found the bottom corner. We've got the away lead against Malaga. Garay's won the ball. Gregoric can turn and run. He's got Berahino's pace with him. There's Gregoric again. He's got 4 in the box to aim for. He's still got the ball. Puts it across. It's deflected and it's gone into the back of the net. I think there's a little glitch there. It's a Boyko own goal from the keeper, but it's given us a 2-0 lead. Chori's free kick. Malaga trying to get something back. It's come back to Horta. He's charging into the box. He's got 3 to aim at. Puts it to the back post and Chori has managed to get it in. Diego Alves got a hand to it and maybe should have kept it out. Garay to Parejo. Now Madran sends it forward to Berahino. Vezo. Balls come to Muniain. There's Madran setting up Witsel, who's fouled by Arke. No free kick given. That was definitely a foul, and he's already on a yellow card. Gaia gives the ball away to Recio. Horta crosses the ball against the field. Madran has it. He puts it over the top. Berahino can use his pace. He can outplay the goalkeeper, gets it on target, and makes it 3-1. Parejo's 90th minute corner, cleared out by Arke. There's Madran. Puts the ball in and Nying has done it. He's made it 4-1 in the Copa del Rey quarterfinal away from home against Malaga. Niang's been played in on goal there by Muniain. I was expecting that highlight to peter out and instead Niang got only his 2nd appearance for the club, has got 2 goals. Well, there's a full-time whistle. It's been an emphatic victory against Malaga. Absolutely brilliant stuff to set up the second leg at home. We will surely be going through quite comfortably in that match and booking our place in a 2nd consecutive Copa del Rey semi-final. Well, there are a few changes to the team for our 3rd away match in a row in this episode. We're away against Tenerife. They're 19th in the league. I'm expecting us to win. We have made a few changes. Niang is in for the injured Gregoric. It's not a lung injury. I'm hoping he'll be back soon. But Berahino will partner him with Muniain just behind them. Witsel, Parejo and Madran are the 3 trusted in midfield. We're keeping the same back 4 as last time. It's very likely this is Garay's last game for the club, and then Mangala or Mamana will be coming in to play in that position. Parejo finds Madran. He's in a little pocket of space. So's Witsel. He brings it forward and then loses the ball. Pedro has it onto Riera. He's lost it to Parejo. Berahino through to Muniain. Didn't quite get the pass off while we had the advantage, but Madran finds Witsel. He slips it through to Niang, who finds the back of the net. 3 goals in 3 games for Niang since joining us on loan. Gaia, crossfield to Madran. Now Witsel. Our midfield really dominating today. Madran, back to Parejo. Witsel. Parejo again. Madran. Over to Muniain. Can he find the pass? He does pick out Berahino, who finds the angle for 2-0. And that's 20 goals for Berahino in his 1st season in La Liga. Witsel. Back to Parejo. Gaia. To Witsel again. Now Muniain over to Madran. Switching the flank a bit. Berahino. Back to Madran. Is there a ball over the top for Berahino? Instead he pushes it wide to Canseo. 2 in the box. A 3rd arriving, but Niang is at the near post to make it 4 goals for him. Shown with the corner for Tenerife. The header's in there and it's in from Acosta. He was hanging just off the back post and he puts the loose ball into the empty net. There's a full-time whistle. We have won 3-1 away from home. A very good win for the team. Means that we keep our excellent run of form up and again close the gap at the top to 4 points. We're 11 points clear of third place Villarreal. Well, the second leg of the Copa del Rey quarterfinal is here. We're at home. We have a 5-1 away advantage. I'm expecting us to progress comfortably. I'm still going to put a strong team out there. We're using the home formation. Muniain is going to start the left flank. Januzaj on the right flank for his first start. Berahino through the middle with Parejo, Madran and Witsel in the centre. Gaia, Mangala, Santos and Canseo make up the back four. Garay has left the club now. His wages went up from 80 grand to 140 grand. That's a level of money we were talking about, and I wasn't prepared to sink an extra 60 grand into an ageing central defender. So Mangala will make his debut, or his second debut for the club in defence. Chori's free kick in at the near post. It's come to Kone at the back post, who hits a post. It comes back to him and he touches it into the empty net. Muniain finds Parejo. Ball over the top is cut out by Kone, the goal scorer. Santos plays it forward to Januzaj. He finds Berahino. Ball out wide to Gaia. Plays in the box for him. Muniain puts it in. It's fallen for Januzaj, who touches at home. That's 2-2 for Januzaj, in on loan as well. Well, there is the full-time whistle. It has finished 1-1. It wasn't the most entertaining game in the world. The only highlights were the goals. But we have managed to make our way into the next round. We're in the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey for the second year in a row. The last La Liga match of this episode is at home against Elche. They are 18th in the league. We're second. I'm expecting us to crush them. I'm going to use the two up front formation because we have Gregoric back from injury. He'll be partnered by Berahino with Muniain just behind them. Witsel, Parejo and Envia are the middle three with Gaia, Santos, Vezo and Canseo. All available across the back four. We've still got Niang and Januzaj on the bench. Niang has 4 in 3, Januzaj 2 in 2 since joining us on loan. So that's not a bad bench to have if we need some extra goals. Parejo looks for Envia but gives the ball away. Here's De Tomas, out wide to Gonzalez. Exteberia, forward to Matilla. Alex trying to get the ball over the top, but Santos does a good job and intercepts. Gaia forward to Witsel. He's a little bit crowded out, but Berahino has made a good run there and got to the ball. Plays it back to Gaia. We can really start to build from here. And Villa, looking for that pass, holding off the defender, finds Canseo. He whips it across, and Berahino at the far post finishes an excellent team move to give us the lead. Parejo's corner. Into the middle, there's a foul from Pedro on Santos, and we've got the penalty. Witsel steps up and he finds the bottom corner. The keeper, if he dived earlier, probably would have saved that. Witsel running at the defence. He's still got the ball. He could play it back and he finds Gaia in a good position. It's deflected in, but it'll go down as Gaia's goal. It's his first goal of the season and we're looking like the 3 points are all wrapped up. Gaia into Witsel. There's Envia in a good position. He's got Canseo in an ocean of space. He takes a bit too long on the shot and he's hit the post. Eldin's corner. Ball cleared away. There's Pereira back to Eldin. He puts it across. And that's an excellent, excellent strike from distance on the half volley to give Elche a small chance with about 7 minutes left. Well, there's the full-time whistle. We have won by 3-1 against Elche. A very, very good performance. Another routine victory almost. And we keep up that pressure on Real Madrid, dropping the gap to 4 points again. Well, the final match of this episode is a huge one. It's away from home against Real Madrid in the first leg of our Copa del Rey semi-final. We're doing very well at the moment in the league this season. We're currently 13 points clear of Barcelona, although they do have a game in hand and can close that gap to 10. But we're still 7 points behind Real Madrid because they will not stop winning. They've won 19 of 22 games. I mean, we've been fantastic this season, but they have been a next-level opponent. And we're going to see that firsthand with Gregoric and Berahino challenged with trying to break down their defence. They've got Muniain behind them with Witsel, Parejo and Envia in the middle. Gaia, Mangala, Vezo and Canseo are the back four. I'm hoping that that will be strong enough to keep out the likes of Ronaldo. Witsel Loses the ball and Casemiro can bring it forward. He's switching the flank to Cristiano Ronaldo, plays it into Martial, in on goal, and he's scored inside 5 minutes. Gaia sends the ball into Parejo. We're looking for that quick equaliser. Gaia sends it in. Danilo has it for Real Madrid. Navas away. Now Ronaldo can come at us. He switches the flank towards Bale. Danilo picks it up instead. He's got players flooding forward. He puts it in. Vezo heads it out, but Bale picks it up and drives it into the bottom corner. And our Copa del Rey hopes could already be over for another year. Varane sends the ball over the top. Bale wins the header. Now Martial has it, cutting into the box. He's got Ronaldo free on the far side, and it's 3-0. Ronaldo played in behind by Kovacic and then fouled by Ruben Vezo. At 4-0, there's absolutely no way we're coming back from this. Ronaldo is going to take the penalty for 4-0. And he scores it, as you would expect. 4-0 down in this first leg. I think even if we score somehow by the end of this match, it won't be enough. There is the full-time whistle, and Real Madrid have taught us an absolute lesson today. We've been completely demolished. We could barely offer anything. No matter what tactic I tried to deploy, it just wasn't working for us, and they completely played us off the pitch. So there's absolutely no chance that we're going to win the Copa del Rey this season unless we manage to, by some miracle, beat Real Madrid 4 or 5-0 in the return leg at the Mestalla. But I just don't see that happening. It's also the end of our 17-game unbeaten run, which is pretty disappointing. Yeah, just an overall disappointing result, I think. We didn't offer anything going forward in that game. Well, that is the end of this episode. As you can see, we're 7 points behind Real Madrid, but they are 20 points clear of Barcelona and Las Palmas. We're still 13 points clear of both of those teams, so you have to expect that we're going to finish second this season. It's just whether we can try and close that 7-point gap on Real Madrid. But every time we shut it to 4 points, they open it to 7, so that's going to be difficult. We've had a very good run of form recently. Just look at all that green. 3 draws and a defeat along the way. But next time out, we do have that return leg with Real Madrid at home. We've got Osasuna at home in the league as well. Then Celta Vigo at home. A nice run of 4 home league games with Inter Milan in the Champions League knockout round coming up in the home leg. We then have Barcelona and Sevilla away. So we've got Madrid, Inter Milan, Barcelona and Sevilla to look forward to in the next episode. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see how we get on in those matches. Big games against Barcelona and Real Madrid in the league to come as well. Drop a like on the video if you've been enjoying our form recently, enjoy our position in the league. But until next time, see ya!